moved over from Congo, straight to Doncaster. It was my uncle that brought me up, because even Africa, my uncle really that brought me up. Yeah, it was tough. I went to school, but obviously, and not speaking English was some sort of obviously a language barrier there, so it was difficult to obviously make friends and stuff. But I overcame it and learned the language, and then we just carried on, learning. Once obviously I learned a bit of language, I think I got kicked out of school. The main reason because I kept getting in trouble because I couldn't speak English, so people like do something to me and I didn't know what to say or tell the teacher, and then I just sat there, so I was thinking I didn't know what to do, so I started fighting guys. Then from there, obviously fights broke up and I was kicked out of school, and so I didn't know what to do, so I go to MMA gym to just keep fit and end up doing it full time. Well, I did MMA for about 2 months and I just quit and I didn't do it again. And for some reason, one day I got a bit of money. I think I went online, looking for all this gear and stuff like boxing gloves and stuff. I bought it all, went back, and from there I never looked back. But my first fight, amateur fight, I think it was like 3 months after 3 months of training, and then I did my first amateur fight. And from there I just gained fights after the fight, and ended up winning 3 British titles, which I held amateur. And from there, I think I was injured for 10 months with my knee, and I couldn't get a fight after that. After my amateur fight, I couldn't get any more fights. So after 10 months out, I just decided to go pro, and that was it. I didn't really think like if I could. It was more of a, this is what I want to do. I didn't think of anything what would happen if it didn't work. I just went, honestly, I just thought this is what I want to do, and I didn't think of anything else. Because in my head, that's what I knew. I thought I was good at, so I just went for it. It was more of a enjoyment and sort of thinking of it as a career. I had a couple of finished early in my career. I think I went 3-0, 4-0, something. And then I had a few decisions on Bama. I was getting tested out, and then obviously a couple of fights. They were tough lads. I think most of the fights I was always underdog as well, so I was going there more of a thinking I've got to win this fight. And then saying that, the guy, my coach that I had, I think I needed programming, because he was more of a telling me, all right, you ran up, you ran down, this is telling me like you're winning this round. So my mentality, it was more of a, yeah, you're winning round. So if I round up, I'm like, yeah, I've got that round, and I'm good at that round. So I'm thinking differently, so I'm thinking I got to finish. And when I moved up to another gym, it was more of a, you got to finish him. So that's why my mentality changed. I've got to finish fights, and it worked out perfect. Bama was a great promotion, but like, I'm not gonna slag them off, but a few times I felt like, I wasn't the favorite, and a couple of times, like, I can remember once, I thought I had a fight with this guy. It was a late replacement for K Musa, supposed to be fighting, and I'll find like 8 o'clock at night, and then by 11 o'clock in the morning, I had to leave my hotel, leaving and just sit obviously in my car, and I was pretty tired for that fight. I had a knee injury, but I came to fight anyway because I spent a lot of money training away, and I ended up sleeping in my car, so I didn't really perform. And then another fight with Jack McGann, I felt like it was more of he showed, we were trying to build him up, so I felt used a little bit, but I used that as a drive, to get him to where I am. Ireland was great, I enjoyed it, with fans. That's why I felt quite, oh, this is pretty decent, like I got a knockout and fans wanted me, fans, respected me, which I liked, and Irish crowd, I think they love the fighters, so it was just great, even to have that sort of support somewhere I don't even know, where back then I didn't really get much support with my own people where I was fighting for, and then I got there, they would support me quite a lot, so it was great. It was a nice experience. After that fight, I think that fight went viral, that knockout, so my manager would get in contact with obviously UFC, letting them to keep watching, and we spoke to Sean Shelby a couple of times. He kept saying, keep him winning, and that would motivate me, so I think all I do is keep winning, and I just carried on winning, and that was it. And I got a call obviously we got the offer. Like cause honestly, I think I knew my worth. I didn't want to be one of these fighters who get called last minute. I wouldn't have took that. I felt like I deserved my spot to be called, like, you know, give me a proper contract instead of just, you know, last minute come in. I didn't want that, so I kept winning my fights, and I got the call, got an offer, and that was it. Before, my goal was to be in the UFC, but now I think it's beyond even winning the title. It's just different. My goals, you know, beyond that, because now I feel, looking back, my experience, my struggle that I've had in general life, I feel like, you know, this is like some sort of a playground to me now. So I've got to, you know, enjoy it and then go out there and, you know, get what I deserve. My debut, a little bit, I rushed a little bit, but from that, I think I've done fine. You know, I'm pretty hard to take down. You know, you can take me down, but it's if you can keep me there, because I know I can get up and, you know, fight again. So that's what matters. The team, I can't even, you know, I can't praise it enough. I've got, you name it, whatever coach I need, you name it, I've got them here. And I've got great facilities. As you can see, I've got, you know, it's clean, great kitchen. I've got, my room is clean. We've got maid that comes and cleans my room every time, you know, every week. So it's just great to have this sort of facility. And then, you know, all I can think about is training here, nothing else, you know, plus they look after me. So it's just great. It is hard being away from home, but for me personally, I'm one of these guys, I'll do whatever it takes to get where I want to get. So this is just, you know, I know it's hard, but it's at the same time it's motivating, because here right now, like you see, I've finished my training, I'm upstairs relaxing, I'm waiting for my next session, I'm thinking about anything else, it's about just training. So these sacrifices that I'm doing, I know it's worth it in the long run. So all I want to do is just make my family comfortable, and, you know, get much money as I can get in this fighting career, you know, probably praying to prepare or something, you know, have my own business, you know, that's all I want, you know, in life, you know. Just make my family comfortable, and then obviously it's part of life, so I'm gonna make them comfortable, and then myself, you know, enjoy life.